Kia ora te whānau, no mai hoki mai. Now you might be thinking to yourself, I want to get myself some PulseChain, I don't know how to do it, and I'm new to crypto and all this, and what's the fastest way, the cheapest way, and the easiest way. So I'm going to show you the fastest, cheapest, easiest way to get PLS, which is the PulseChain token, and on the actual PulseChain blockchain. Okay, so there's a few videos going around, but I've found that this is the easiest way to do it, and I'll show you why. So on Pulse Burn, you can see the price is currently this. It has gone a little bit lower, but you might be seeing this and thinking this is an opportunity. I see it as an opportunity to DCA, dollar cost average in, all the time when it's coming lower or when it's when it's at a good range. So the first thing we need to do is, if you haven't got MetaMask, you can go to MetaMask.io. Okay, MetaMask.io, and I'm using the Brave browser, so it's showing me download the Brave extension, okay, the MetaMask extension for Brave. But if you're on Chrome, then you'll be able to do that. If you're on Mac, you won't be able to use Safari. You'll need to download the Chrome browser and use that. Okay, so install this wallet, MetaMask wallet. Make sure that when you do the seed phrase, the 12-word seed phrase, which is the keys to the kingdom, make sure that you store it off your computers, offline, in a book, somewhere safe. Make multiple copies. Put one in your grandma's cookie jar, just in case you lose it. All right. So once you have MetaMask installed in your browser, it will be like this. This has got a little bit of Ethereum in it, but yours will show 0, and by default it will be on the Ethereum network. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to add the PulseChain blockchain network into MetaMask. Okay, and the way that we do that is we come to the fastest way to do it is to come to PulseChain.com. Okay, now if you're on Brave, you'll need to come up to this little lion's head here, and we'll just need to turn the shields off, otherwise you won't be able to connect MetaMask to it. Okay, and this will be the same for every page. Every part, everything that you visit, you'll have to do the same thing. So I'm just going to refresh this, and then just make sure that it's good. I think that already refreshed. It was that quick. Yep. Okay, so the fastest way to add PulseChain is to click on this. Okay, so if we click on Add PulseChain to MetaMask, it's going to bring up MetaMask, and you can see here are all the details for the PulseChain blockchain. Okay, so I'm going to click on Approve. I'm not going to switch the network right now because we need to be on the Ethereum network for actually getting some Ethereum first and then buying Pulse, okay, through the bridge. So I'm just going to cancel that, leave that on Ethereum. So now that we've got that, if we come actually up to MetaMask and we see up here, this is where we change our networks. We can click on this and we'll see that PulseChain is now there. Okay, so it's been added. We're good to go. All right, so now what we need to do is we need to buy some Ethereum. Okay, this is for people that have just seen PulseChain. They want to hold it for a couple of years and see what happens. So like if you've already got Ethereum, you probably don't need to watch this part, or if you've got any other token. But I think the best way is to get Ethereum. You can use a stable coin as well, but I think for the purposes of this video, if we just use Ethereum, it means that we're going to actually have the Ethereum token for transactions as well. Okay, so then we don't have to do two different separate tokens. So we're just going to do Ethereum. Now, the fastest and the cheapest way to do it, if you're new to crypto and you don't want to set up accounts and do all that sort of stuff, then you can actually buy Ethereum through MetaMask. Okay, now a lot of people show Coinbase. The problem with Coinbase is first you have to set up all the account, you have to link all your accounts to it, and that's good for huge purchases and if you want to do consistent purchases. But the other thing is that Coinbase also charges a lot of fees, and they're quite high, but you're not going to avoid any fees. Whenever you buy crypto from anywhere, you're not going to avoid fees. Okay, that's just part of the game. But I want to show you this quickly just to give you some sort of comparison. So I'll come down here and I'll just where are we? Just grab these two windows here. There's the first one, and there is a second one. So this on this side here is actually when you buy Ethereum through MetaMask, okay, because you can buy it through MetaMask. You can see the MetaMask portfolio, okay. So I'm just gonna, I've already pre-populated this just to give you an example of the prices, the differences between purchasing Ethereum or a token in the MetaMask or purchasing it from Coinbase. Okay, so I'm just going to click here to refresh this quote. Now there is a new one, this one here, which is quite new, which I think this is a good thing because it's cheaper. So I want to show you the difference here. So this is for $100 worth of Ethereum. Okay, so this is what you're going to get. It's going to cost you $97.91. You're going to lose, $2, just over $2 in fees, right? So, but look here on the Coinbase side, you're going to lose this $3.84. But not only that, look at the difference here, and you'll notice that. Look how much ETH you're going to get. 0508, 0504. So not only are they scalping you on the fees, but also on the amount of Ethereum you get. So now this can make a huge difference. If I come here and I put in, let's say 1,000, okay, $1,000 worth of Ethereum, and I come on quotes, I come back here and I put in 1,000 here, okay, and then preview buy. Okay, look at the difference here. You're going to get 0.511 ETH. Here, you're only going to get 0.5. There's a 0 there. There's a 1 here. Makes a difference. And look at the difference here. You're going to get $961 after your purchase. Here, you're going to get $986. Right? Not only that, but you have to send your Ethereum from Coinbase to MetaMask. So you're going to lose on that fee as well. Right? On here, it's straight to MetaMask. Go straight to your wallet. That's included. Look, network fee. It's already included. Right? So, it's a no-brainer, right? Just buy it through MetaMask. Well, for smaller amounts or whatever, I don't know, even larger amounts. I'm looking at this, and, if it was the previous one, MoonPay, then, obviously you're probably not going to, there's not a lot of difference through Coinbase, but this does make a big difference, this new one, the Sardine, whatever it is. I haven't used it before, but I'm going to actually run it through just with a small amount, but I'm actually going to show you. Okay, so I just want to show you that it is a huge difference, all right? So I'm going to come back here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to buy some through MetaMask. So I'm going to open up MetaMask here, and you can see on Ethereum, you can see buy. Okay, so we're just going to click on buy. So I haven't enabled anything or anything. Let me just zoom this in a bit for you. Okay, so I'm going to click on get started. Okay, I'm in the United States at the moment, so I'm going to click on United States, and I'm in California. Okay, and I'm going to click the easiest way. See, with PayPal, if you want to use PayPal, you can, because it's ETH only, but that's what we're getting. We're getting Ethereum in this example. Okay, but I'm going to use a debit or credit card. Now I'm going to click on continue. Okay, and then you need to connect your MetaMask, okay, because it needs to know where to send the Ethereum, right? So if you've connected it, then it'll just send it straight to your MetaMask wallet. Okay, so I'm going to click on connect to MetaMask. The reason for that, let me just see if I can, I might actually just have to let me just try this again, just to make sure. Okay, so we're good to go here. I'm going to click on that, that's good. If it gives me, there we go. So I just needed to refresh the page, okay, so that if you see that, you might have to do that. So I'm going to click on this one here. This is what I'm going to use, and then basically all that's doing is it's giving, just so the actual platform can see addresses and account balances, all right? So it's nothing threatening. Okay, so that's connected. You can see here, it's connected. Now, I'm going to put in the amount that I want. So I'm only going to do $50 for this example, okay? And then I'm going to click on Get Quotes, all right? So it'll give me the best one, and obviously it's this one, okay? So this is what I'm going to get in ETH back, $48.40, and then I'm going to click on this Buy with Sardine, okay? Click on that. Then it's going to come outside, back to this. Okay, we're on the actual crypto.sardine site, and let's have a look. Everything looks good, 48, yep. Okay, network fee, good, continue. Okay, so what you will have to do is you've got to do a little bit of KYC. You have to provide ID and do like a face scan thingy. And just look, it's the same with every account, especially when you're in the US. But anything, whenever you're going to buy crypto using debit cards and that, you always have to do verification. You can't avoid it. Okay, so once you've done all that, it will take you about 2 or 3 minutes. It's pretty painless. It's a lot faster than doing the whole Coinbase route, I can tell you that. But once you've done all that, you'll get to this page. Okay, and then once you've got to this page, all you need to do is go to continue. Okay, and then just put in the phone number, then continue. Okay, and then it's already sent that. So we'll just grab this. This is actually going back to where I was before, but that's because I actually had to start the video again. 517171. Okay, continue. So I've already done all the KYC and all that, so we should be good. What I did, see how it's already got my debit card in here. So what I did have to do is that when I actually tried to purchase, it actually, Bank of America blocked it. So I just had to say yes on the text message and then do it again. Okay, so click on continue. Protect yourself, yes. Okay, continue, confirm order. Okay, you can see it's coming to my address. Okay, so it looks like it's gone through. So like I said, I did have to not unblock it, but with all these types of transactions, when you first do these for the first time, sometimes your bank will flag it. It'll red flag it, so you just have to, I don't know what bank you're using, but I use Bank of America, and they just send me a text message saying, was that you that made the transaction? I say yes, and then I have to just go through the transaction again. Okay, so what will happen now is it's sending this to the wallet. Okay, and it will probably take, usually these sort of things don't usually take long, probably a couple of minutes. I'll fast forward the video, come back when it's there. Okay, so I just wanted to quickly show you this. You can actually click on the view order status right here, and if you click on that, it will actually show you the progress. So here you can see order has been accepted, okay, and trade confirmed, and now it's just delivering your crypto, so it's basically sending it. Okay, so they would have made the transaction, but obviously using as less gas fees as possible. And so it could take, another few minutes to do that. But all you need to do is just check your wallet like that, and you'll see exactly when it comes through. Oh, it's actually already arrived. You can see that it's already come through. So even though it's not showing here, mind you, if I refresh the page, it's probably delivered. No, it's still saying delivering, but it's actually been. So just be aware of that it could actually be there before it even shows on this. Okay, so. Actually, I'll leave that open just so we can show it. Okay, so it's still showing processing transaction in here, but in fact, we've got it. Okay, it's arrived. All right. So now that we have, let me just come over to Richard Hart. Now that we have Ethereum in our MetaMask wallet, we need to purchase some wrapped Pulse on the Ethereum side. Okay, because when anything's wrapped, it can be sent across a bridge to a different blockchain. So it's wrapped PLS, right? And so I will leave a timestamp for this link for Richard Hart's tweet that actually has the proper link to the actual token you need to purchase. Okay, so you can see here, there's actually a link right here. Okay, so we'll click on this. Now, what it will do is it will, first of all, we need to actually connect our wallet. Okay, you can see up here on the top right, we need to connect here. So if we just click on connect, you can see there's actually nothing here. Okay, it's not actually showing my MetaMask. Okay, so what we need to do is, because I'm on the Brave browser, so all I'm going to do is I'll just refresh this page. Sometimes you just got to refresh to actually get this to actually connect. So there we go. Now we've got MetaMask written there, okay? So sometimes you just got to refresh the page to actually, get things to work. I'll click on MetaMask. It'll open MetaMask. I'm going to click Next and then Connect, okay? Right, so now it's got the WPLS token. Now what might happen is when you first come to this page, you'll actually get a pop-up, and it will actually ask you to actually add it and confirm it and give you a warning that it could be dangerous, but you'll just go okay and confirm it, and then it will give you the ability to purchase it. All right, it's basically adding the contract to what you're able to purchase. So once you can see the WPLS in here, which is the wrapped Pulse, we just need to select our Ethereum in the top one here. Okay, so you can see we've got our Ethereum here. that we purchased. So we'll just click on Ethereum right here. Okay, and now it's there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to purchase, I won't purchase a lot because I've got to save enough, I've got to have enough Ethereum in the MetaMask wallet for the actual bridging of the wrapped pulse to the PulseChain. Okay, so I'm just going to do 0.015. Okay, it's fetching the price. So I'm going to get 178,000 wrapped pulse. Okay, so I'm going to click on swap. You can see the gas fees right now are $3.92, so it's not cheap. Okay, so I'm going to click on swap, and I'm going to click on confirm swap. It's going to open up MetaMask. I'm then going to scroll down and click on confirm. Okay, so that shouldn't take too long. It's usually reasonably quick, as long as there's a lot of liquidity and you're paying a good gas fee, which ended up, looks like it's actually $4.78, so it actually went up quite a bit then. So that's done. You can see swapped. Okay, so now the thing is that you're not going to actually be able to see this in your MetaMask, and I'll show you. If I pull this down and click on assets, you can see it's only showing Ethereum. So where's our WPLS? Where's our wrapped pulse? Well, what you need to do is you need to add the actual token contract address to MetaMask to make it actually visible. And this is the same with any token. If you don't see your token, the token that you've purchased with MetaMask in here, then you need to actually add the contract address for that token. So I know that we're on this page here, and I know that this here is the contract address, okay, because this is the token right here. So if we actually grab this, so you just need to take it up to where the / is here, and I'll just copy that, okay. Then I'll just come to MetaMask, and I'm going to come down to where it says import tokens. I'm going to click on that. Okay, and then I'm going to click on custom token. All right, and then I'm just going to paste that contract address for the WPLS token right in there, and it's going to autofill WPLS and 18. Okay, and then we just click on add custom token, and you can see it's already showing my balance. All right, so I'll just click on import tokens. Okay, and now it's here. So if we just click on this to come back, you can see now it's actually in here. Okay, so now that we've got a little bit of Ethereum in there, that's going to be enough for our bridging it across to the PulseChain. We've got our wrapped pulse, okay, and now we're ready to bridge. So we can come to the PulseChain bridge, okay, which I'll leave on the timestamp of this video right now. I'll leave a link. So anything that we do, anything that I do, I'll leave timestamps with the actual links, okay, in the description. So the first thing we need to do is connect the wallet. Now I always like to refresh just to make sure, because it might preload it and actually grab it. So I'll click on connect, and then I'll click on MetaMask, and that's good. And then I'm going to click on next and then connect. Okay, so now you can see that we're connected. There's my address, and there's me with a happy face up there. And you can see here on the Ethereum side, so we're on the Ethereum blockchain here because we're sending from Ethereum to the PulseChain. Okay, so here is our wrapped pulse. Okay, so we want to click on max, if that's how much you want to send. I want to send it all. So I'm going to click on max, all right, and this is how much, and this is how much we're going to get when it gets unwrapped, and it becomes just PLS on the other side, on the PulseChain side, and that's what we want. Make sure that receive PLS is on. It should be on by default, but if it's not, make sure that you make that active, okay? And then all we've got to do, now look here, it says estimated to completion is 30 minutes, okay? But it's usually a little bit quicker than that. It's usually only about 10 or 15 minutes. Depends on the network, how busy it is. Okay, so we're going to click on send. All right, and then I'll just click there, and then come down here, and then click on send. Okay, and it's going to open up MetaMask again. We just scroll down, and we click on confirm. Okay, now like I said, this will take about 10 minutes. I'll fast forward the video, and we'll come back when it's ready to go. Okay, so that took about 17 minutes to go through. Okay, so you can see it's complete here. So if we go up to our MetaMask and we change the Ethereum mainnet to PulseChain, we can now see it's arrived in here. Okay, so now that it's in here, you're ready to go. You can see now that this is swapped to PulseChain, okay, because I've swapped it in MetaMask. So it's showing our balance in here. Now remember, this video was to cater for people that don't have any PLS on the PulseChain side at all. So you might very well want to send over different tokens and bridge them over, but you need PLS on the other side for transaction fees. Otherwise you can't do anything. So this is for people that have got no PLS at all on the PulseChain side. so they need it for transaction fees, or for somebody new to crypto that wants to buy some PLS and wants it on the PulseChain side and wants to get it. So this is how you can get it. You can do it that way. So one other thing that I wanted to quickly show you is this website right here. If you're new, I'll leave a link in the description at this timestamp right now. This link here shows all the different ones that are being traded, all the liquidity pools, like all the different PulseChain tokens that are on the Ethereum side. However, you can get the address, the contract address for these tokens and put them into the PulseChain side, and I'll show you. So for example, right now, you can see that our MetaMask is on the PulseChain side. Okay, and if we come to assets, all we have showing in here is PLS. That's it. Okay, so let's say we want to also buy some PulseX, which is the decentralized exchange token, which could be worth a lot in the future. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but it's obvious that, you know, all decentralized exchanges, they do well in you know, over time. So the way to get the contract address for this actual token is to just click on here. Let me just pull this in a bit so you can see this. Okay, is to click on here. All right, because this is the PulseX and wrapped Pulse pair. Okay, so if we just scroll down, it'll look a little bit different on your browser because I've got this zoomed in, but you can see here it's got, so this will be on the right hand side. So if I actually scroll out, let me just scroll out here, you can see it's on the right hand side here. Okay, so when you come to the page, it'll be down here and you've got the different pairs. But what you do have is you have the contract address for the tokens. You can see, let me just scroll in here, zoom in. You can see that for the PLS X token, okay, you have the actual contract address. So if I click on this and copy it, okay, you can see it's copied to clipboard. And then if I come up to MetaMask, then I come down to import tokens down here, and then add that contract address right there, you can see now it's going to add this PLSX. Okay, so I can click on add custom token, and I actually already have some in this wallet. Okay, then I'm going to click on import tokens, and then click back here. Okay, and now it's showing the PLSX. So if there's any, you know, tokens that you want to add manually, that's a way of doing it, is to just, you know, come to this link. And I'll just take that out to the PulseChain link like that. And that's all the tokens there. Okay, so it's just another way to do it. Now, so I just wanted to go over that, is that, you know, when you have to do the whole KYC and everything, this is a US based thing. So, I mean, if you're overseas, if you're outside the US, you can just simply go to OKX, which is this exchange right here. And you know, you can create an account here and you can buy PulseChain PLS straight on the exchange. So this video is catering for US, okay, and anywhere that you can't buy PulseChain. All right, so I hope that video has helped, and have yourselves a great week ahead. Kia kaha, and I'll see you in the next video.